Hi, my name is Aja Montgomery, or as some people may know me from my Instagram feed as Sweet Aja, or my Snapchat as artistic_Monet, or my barely used Twitter, A Montgomery. Regardless of where you know me from, if you know me at all, you should still check out my social media. But anyway, in the age of technology and this instant sharing, it is almost impossible not to fall into the social media trap. The trap where everything that we post must look a certain way, must have a certain amount of likes and comments, and must fit this aesthetic that we have. In order for us to be pleased with this image, it must be accepted. And before it's even to that point, we probe it and we edit and we manipulate every little bit to make sure that it's Instagram worthy. Some people's 250 image photo shoots could turn into 2 pictures that they may not even post because they don't feel like they're going to be accepted. I can't help but admit that I have fallen into this trap. The social media trap. My Instagram feed is a pretty big deal to me. I haven't gotten completely consumed in it, but I would say that I take pride in the pictures that I post and the kind of image that I set forth to everyone else. So even in the more raw forms of social media that we have, besides Instagram and Facebook, where it's a little bit more perfect or a little bit more able to edit, we have Snapchat and Twitter, where it's supposed to be more of a raw form of communication and social media. But even then, I can't help but notice the influx of sing-along videos that I get on my feed, or the same tweets, same content, because people want their feeds on there as well to look a certain way, even if it's only up for 24 hours or whatever. They still have this image and this role that they are playing amongst these platforms as well. I do believe there is value in having social media and being able to network and have access to people all around the world. The value of seeing and experiencing is a privilege, and should not be taken lightly. I do see an issue, though, with how much value we put in these platforms, and how these influence our personal lives. Our unique, non-two-dimensional characteristics are far more valuable than any picture that we post in society. Say, for instance, you go to the beach, you're on vacation, you're taking these amazing pictures. And later on, maybe at the dinner table with your family, or maybe while you're sitting in a beach chair under the sun, you're editing said pictures. How much of that time did you take out of your vacation to edit those pictures? It might not have been a lot, but it adds up. And I see this a lot, not only in my life personally, but in the lives of the kids that I encounter every day in Young Life. Yes, in my free time, I do hang out with high schoolers, and no, I'm not crazy. As crazy as it might sound, this is where I began to separate myself from the image that I set forth on social media. And I began to care more about the influence that I had on the girls that I met every day. Also noticed a shift when I went to Honduras with Young Life, and how I was able to be myself. As cheesy as that sounds, I didn't have to worry about putting on makeup or looking a certain way when I took pictures. It was probably the most me that I had ever felt. Not only in that, but in the way that I was accepted by the Hondurans. And I feel this with my Young Life girls as well. I'm the cool college kid that they love to hang out with and they love to tell their friends about, because I have a car and we can do stuff outside of school. So this was a big part of me separating myself from the image that I once had on social media. And I just wanted to share a few key steps in the process. This might not look the same for everyone, but these are just a few of the things that you might take into consideration when you're trying to separate yourself and really become who you are meant to be. The first one is be part of something that is more than you. Be part of something that might even get you out of your comfort zone. You don't have to completely erase social media from your life, but maybe it means taking time out of time spent on these platforms and put into something more, something different. Or it might not even be anything at all. It might just be time spent with friends, time spent alone, time spent just quietly, not feeling like you should always have to act a certain way. In fact, doing these things may even affect your overall life. I don't want to change anyone, and I don't want to make people feel like they have to, change themselves, because that would be the complete opposite of this talk to begin with. Instead, I think before you post that selfie, or that tweet or that snapped, just think about, is this who I am? Am I being myself? Is this the person that I want people to really know? Is this the person that people that really know me to be? Think about all the freedom that you have if you just say, I don't care. This is not who I am, and stop worrying. Thank you all.